Okay, back for the series finale review of Secret Invasion, Series 1, Episode 6. The title of this episode is called Home. Wow. This was a forgettable episode to wrap up the show. Not completely terrible. Not like a wow, what a series finale, but this was forgettable. It was okay. Wow. 6 episodes. I understand why people just do not like this show. Someone did like a video of, oh my god, Marvel's dead, but I'll get to that later on in this review. Not a lot to talk about with this episode. Like I said, it's forgettable. The pacing of this episode is a bit rushed. I think it was about 37 minutes long. Wow, I wish they add more minutes, but it's just like, I feel like it's super rushed, I wasn't really frustrated. I don't take my TV shows and films seriously. I was a bit bored. This show, I'm not saying it's the worst, I think the worst has to be, I call it Moon Knight. Not Moon Knight, man. Moon Knight was good, but I'm gonna say, I say Miss Marvel was the worst show. I think this is the second worst. The third has to be She-Hulk. Actually, I'll do my ranking of the first 8 shows like months later, because Loki's in October. I'll get to Loki also later on in this review, but like I said, there's not a lot to talk about. Emilia Clarke's character, I'm not a big fan of Gaia, man. I think Emilia Clarke for me has been miscast. I think they miscast the character of Gaia. I think the one person really, I wish they had Maisie Williams as Gaia. With Emilia Clarke, they only pick her because of her looks. But having looks doesn't mean you be a good actor. You gotta be a good actor or actress if you're doing a comedy, do a good comedy, cry and whatever. But yeah, this is the same woman who was cast as Sarah Connor as the Terminator in Terminator Genesis. And this is what, I know Terminator Genesis, man. This is gonna piss off a lot of people, but I kind of like Dark Fate better, even though Dark Fate has some problems. But with Genesis, it's a bit trying to recreate the first 2 Terminator films. Even though the Dark Fate film had I think that rehash the what's that actor's name? He's called Robert Patrick. Is called Neil Patrick. I can't remember. But anyway, I'm going off the topic. But her with all the powers, she's got Mantis's powers. She has the powers of making people sleep. Was it known about other people's emotions? I think Drax's arm. It's not believable. I think her fight, Gaia's fight with Gravik, is a bit forgettable. Not terrible, but it's just very forgettable. It's just not a must-see fight. It's just I like Gravik. Gravik is a good villain. I knew he's going to get his comeuppance, and he did. At least Gaia, I knew they're gonna have a fight. At least Gaia got her revenge on Gravik for killing her dad, Talos, I watched a Tyro Mangus about, he did why he didn't do episode reviews of the show, and someone commented Maria Hill's death was a red flag. I think it was a red flag, a red era, because, not era, but red era, a red mistake, a big mistake, I think I understand why. I think it was a mistake, It was shocking, but it was a mistake. Talos' death was also a mistake, but shocking. But it's a shot that Rhodey got captured. I wish they, like I said, they should have fleshed out this series finale And I think they just make sure the fans guessing what's going to happen. Like in the history, in so far in the MCU Disney Plus shows, episode by episode, they make sure letting the fans guessing what's going to happen. And this was just very bad and poorly. He just basically showed up, got captured alongside Everett Ross got captured. To me, I wish they flesh it out more. I think should they had more episodes? Maybe 7 or 8, but 6. It was just rushed. I think they rushed it too soon. I think they rushed they rushed it. It could be. I didn't really. I think I said 1 or 2 trailers about the show. I knew the show's going to happen, but I think the show is a mistake. I think not a mistake, but it's a mistake to kick off. 2023. I'll get to more of that later on. But like I said, there's nothing much to talk about. Farnsworth was fine. Seeing Fury kissing Farah, Priscilla, and joining. I think the reunite on the spaceship. That's kind of fine. I'm guessing Fury's could come back for the Avengers films. Depending on, because I think time is running out for him. He's Samuel L. Jackson is not really a spring chicken. He's what's his name? He's 75 the end of this year. So the Avengers films are coming out in, or was it 2026, 2027, 4 or 5 years, or maybe push back to 2028. So he's got about 5 years. He'll be in his 80s. The guy do it fast, but the one thing nearly got me off guard. I thought Fury's coughing. Oh, he's gonna die, but instead it was Gaia's playing Possum. Meanwhile, Fury. I get Fury's one step ahead. Killed the Rhodey imposter. Saving President Rixton. It's just really bad. It's just I feel like it's rushed. I wish when you're doing the series finale, you got to pace things out. I feel like just let's go on to the fight. I feel like they're still with Gaia. They're still with Gaia, fighting Gravik and killing the fake Rhodey imposter. I feel like it was more like a second act, not like the first act of the episode. Like I said, it's rushed. I'm gonna say it once. I'm gonna say it again. Say it many more times. It was rushed. They need to manage the pacing. In future episodes in future shows. I feel like, hey, let's wrap up this show, folks. But for me, I think it was rushed. Falcon and Winter Soldier, that was fine. But this was kind of rushed. I don't know. But I try to keep it short and simple, folks. I don't know if Fury got his job back. That was a bit. And also the one disappointing about this is series finale. They didn't really got a post credit scene. That was a big disappointment. I think it's the only Marvel Disney Plus show without any post credit scene. That was a massive letdown, man. That's just really, you're doing this. I'm trying to keep it short. Like I said, short and simple, folks. There's nothing much to talk about. Yeah, I'm gonna change my mind about this series finale. This is a dud, a D-U-D, man. I felt like going into this, maybe they could salvage it, but nope. But it's just there's nothing much to talk about. If they just tying up things, maybe they could be one of the best or fun shows. I think this is in the rock bottom, man. I put this show rock bottom. Miss Marvel number 2 and She-Hulk number 3. Miss Marvel was a bit boring. She-Hulk was going in that comedy direction. I think that was a bit of a bad direction. But I think this show was it was a bad mistake to not truly kick off the MCU for 2023, but on the Disney Plus side, because because originally it was supposed to be What If trying to kicking off the show for Marvel on Disney Plus for 2023, but that show's likely pushed back. So we had this show instead. I thought I watched the trailer. Maybe I go, maybe it's going to be a fun show after all. No, I thought it would be an okay show, but they really truly let me down. Like, third was like, if I rank this, I think third was weak and rushed. This was the same. I like 1 and 2. I like the first 2 episodes. They were kind of good, not must see good, but they're kind of good. You know, looking forward for the rest of the show, but instead, it's a letdown. You know, like, it's just disappointing, man. And going back to that, someone did a video about, Marvel's dead, Disney fucked it. Nah, I don't think they fucked it. I don't think they ruined it. I think, they had 3 bad shows, you know. I didn't see the movie. I seen, the only MCU movie I saw this year was Guardians of the Galaxy 3. That was good. Didn't see Ant-Man and the Wasp, what's it called? Quantumania? There's another few, I can't remember, I think the Marvels, the second Captain Marvel film, that was likely pushed back until next year. I don't know. I can't remember they're doing another film, another MCU film. I know they're doing Kraven the Hunter. That's not really part of the MCU. That's done by Sony. But I'm looking forward to that. But I'll still watch Marvel films and watching shows on Disney Plus. You know, I'm not gonna go, I've acted, fuck it, I'm not being a Marvel fan, blah blah blah. You know, they'll bounce back. You know, they'll always bounce back. You know, just because they had like a bad movie and a bad show doesn't mean it's gonna be bad. You know, like 2013, great. 2013 was technically at least underwhelming year for the MCU. You know, because Iron Man 3 maybe back then was kind of least favorite, but watching back, I think that was better than Dark World. Dark World was not a terrible film. I don't call it a terrible film. It was kind of like a standard superhero film. But it got better. They got better for year after year. 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. Fury. I think we're going to see Fury again until the Avengers films in the next couple of years. Yeah, Farnsworth was fine. You know, he didn't kill the president's bodyguards. He just basically shot them with a dart gun. You know, I like Sonya Farnsworth on this show. I said in my last review, I think the best collab for her was what's her name? Contessa. That's played by Julie Louise Drivers. That would be good, but who knows? There's nothing much. You're seeing like Farnsworth and Gaia. You know, I'm guessing recruiting Gaia somewhere. You know, something about like you might be a leader. Blah blah blah. I'm trying to keep it short and simple. Gravik, blame Fury for not sending the Skrulls to their own planet, but like I said, I'm trying to keep it short and simple. They never explained it and fleshed out the story. Maybe they didn't really take the source material seriously. Who knows? But I think that's my 2 cents on it, man. Like I said, there's nothing much to talk about with this series, with this episode. That's it. No more. The next Disney Plus, the next Marvel Disney Plus show will be in October. We've got 2 months until Loki. I saw the trailer for Loki. I like it. Looking forward for Loki. I think maybe Loki should be the right show to kick off the MCU Disney Plus show for 2023. Last year Moon Knight kicked off kicked it off, and it was the right call. I like Moon Knight. Moon Knight was a fun show to watch. But I'm looking forward for Loki, man. I like Tom Hiddleston's Loki. Good to see Mobius coming back. I think Sylvie's coming back. Renslayer. I'm guessing there's still a continuation of the fake TVA. Are they focused on a new villain? Who knows? I was a bit disappointed about the series finale. And Loki, the first series was good, but the series finale was a bit a letdown. You had the introduction of Kang the Conqueror. Was it Nathaniel Phillips? You want to see Kang the Conqueror played by Jonathan Majors until the Ant-Man film. But you have to wait. Have to wait until 2 months. You have to wait until October until Loki. I'm looking forward for October, man. Like October, it'll be a big. It'll be big for. It's a big time. It's Halloween, but for this channel, because I'm going to review some Treehouse of Horror episodes, and also reviewing Loki, and also wrapping up Titans Series 3. I think Titans Series 3 reviews, that'll be next week. So stay tuned for that, Yeah, so I'm gonna wrap up this episode review. So I hope you enjoy this episode review of Secret Invasion. Any last thoughts for me? Nah. This is a thumbs down for me. I'm looking forward for Loki. Don't know the Agatha Harkness show. That will probably be after Loki, because What If is next year. Don't know with this Ironheart film. Not Ironheart film. This Ironheart show. They're doing a Spider-Man. They're doing a Spider-Man Fresh Year show. Don't know when it's gonna come out, but anyway, so I'm gonna wrap it up, man. So I hope you enjoyed this episode review of Secret Invasion. Watch my previous episode review of the show and other Marvel Disney Plus shows. I did, WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier, the first series of Loki, the first series of What If, Hawkeye, Moon Knight, Miss Marvel, She-Hulk, and now this show. And I forgot to mention this, I will do the bring back the MCU movie review series, and probably do next week, I think that'll be the best time. I've got to review that Black Widow film. So, and a lot of summer themed movies because we're in the summertime. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for the upcoming videos on this channel. Titans, a lot of wrestling content, and more. And also my Premier League predictions for the 2023-2024 season. So I might do a channel update for this channel. So anyway, folks, thanks for watching. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Smash like button, click the like, click the bell, subscribe to the Central Man Network on YouTube. Be part of the Central Unit for more wrestling videos and more. This is the Central Man officially signing out. Check you later. And that's my review of Secret Invasion Episode 6, and that's not it.